Hazelcat, Hazelcat, rescue cat who knows where it's at. Use a chair for her bed, pair of cymbals by her head. Look out, here comes the Hazelcat.
Peter Parker just arrived at the Daily Bugle to see if Jonah has anything for him to do.
Here, get over to this address right away. Some nutty professor claims he's been getting radio signals from the center of the Earth. Probably just another screwball, but it might be good for a couple of pictures. And don't dawdle on the way. Get back in time for the 1 a.m. edition.
Right, Mr. Jameson.
Be happy to give you a hand with writing some comic captions, kid.
Why do I get the feeling Hammond was the inspiration for Herb Tarlick?
Never mind that, Hammond. You got more important things to do. I want you to get on that story about the bank that disappeared.
Peter's grousing a little bit because Hammond gets the good assignment and he gets the nutcase. But a job is a job and pay is pay, so off he goes. And by the way, a bank disappeared?
Dr. Orloff, you've been getting these radio messages from underground?
Yeah, Herr Parker. Mysterious signals they are, yes. I have as yet no explanation for them, but I am working on that now. They are in an unknown language.
How convenient. If I know my cartoons, it'll turn out to be backwards English.
A real kook. I wonder if I could listen to one of them, Dr. Orloff?
Certainly, mein boy. Here's one I just recorded this morning. Listen.
J7 reported. Mission 1 accomplished. This is the leader. Report on preparations for Mission 2. All is in readiness. Mission 2 prepare. We will take the Windsor Street National Bank at precisely 12 noon.
The professor called it an unknown language because he's really bad at English. Did the message switch to English, or did something in Peter's spider powers enable him to decipher it? We don't know, and they're not going to tell us. Peter suddenly has to leave.
Great leaping grasshoppers, it's gone! I just don't believe it. How can a solid building just evaporate like that into nothingness?
It didn't. It clearly fell in a hole. Spidey needs to clean his eye covers. He can't see squat.
It's uncanny.
You are correct. No cans were harmed during the removal of that bank.
Wonder how far down this hole goes. Wonder what's at the bottom. The wreckage of a busted-up bank or what? Maybe I should investigate.
Brilliant deduction, Sherlock. He finds a bank at the bottom, but it's not busted up.
So that's how they did it. Tunneled a giant shaft up from the bottom of the world to the surface. But why? And for that matter, who? Better go take a look-see.
I hope you noticed that lava river in the background there, because in the sequence where he's descending into the hole, we watch him go past it 3 times. I'll talk about the padding later. There's plenty to talk about.
Good grief. I knew this trip was too quiet. Boy, I hope they're on their way south for the winter. Uh-oh, that one looks hungry.
My friends and I used to draw these things when we were little before this series appeared. We called them Goonie birds because they looked so dumb. You have webs and super strength. I suggest you employ them to your advantage at some point. Why did he take so long to do that? Because there's runtime to fill and we don't have enough story to fill it. You may have noticed that some footage was repeated. That's because there was a commercial break in there. Might want to shoot another web, quick. Never mind.
A giant guard. Gotta get up. Gotta get away.
It's a giant guard, and guards guard things. Whatever he's guarding, he doesn't want to share it with you. The chase is on. The chase is off.
Wow. That's certainly someone I never want to meet again.
There's little chance of that because that fall probably killed him. It's nice to know that matters to you. Finally, somebody he can try to talk to. Or he can kill that guy the same way he killed the giant. When did Spider-Man become an assassin? And what's that guy guarding? He's guarding a very big door. One like that only needs guarding if there's a human spider nearby who wants to get in. Where's my dog? Where's my dog? Where's my dog? Those are the people from the bank. Hammond is among them. They're captives of... blue monkeys? And what do they want with a bank from the surface?
My people, you have done well. Oh, leader, Windsor Street National Bank is ours.
You have to love the way the professor's unknown language just sort of disappeared.
Excellent, excellent, J7. Another triumph for the subterraneans. Look at their frightened faces. Soon, all the surface people will go wild with panic, and the treasures of gold and silver and precious gems they've been looting, and the leader will rule supreme.
Right after he loses his lunch, he says the surface dwellers have been mining these things and stealing them from us for centuries. Now we're taking them back.
So I won't get away with it, eh? Then answer me this, wise guy. Who's going to stop me?
Did I hear my cue?
How is it that the subterranean leader uses specific surface language like wise guy? We'll have to think about that later. Right now, it's fight time. Fight is a very flexible term, by the way.
Help me, you fools! A flying boy has seized the leader.
Hold it. Stop right there. He told you how the surface miners have been digging up gold and silver, robbing the subterraneans, as he put it, right?
Stop! Don't listen to him! Pay no attention to his questions!
I thought so. And here's why.
Why, it's Muggs Riley, the bank robber.
He's green because he drinks a lot and his liver has him a little jaundiced, and then the blue dye from that mask leached onto his skin, and there you go.
You make fools of us. Make us steal for you. Hold it! Nobody moves, or the pint-sized web slinger gets a mess full of hot lead.
Spider-Man can web the barrel of that thing before you can blink.
Get me? You make us steal!
Never mind. Spider-Man will pull him out of there, a couple of guys will tie him up, and the subterraneans promise to return the banks and never steal from the surface dwellers again. And God bless us everyone. Okay, it wasn't quite that sappy. For what it was, the story was okay. But let's talk about padding. This 22-minute cartoon has over 7 minutes of nothing but Spider-Man swinging around. It's pretty much the only padding we use, and we use it a heck of a lot. Over 4 minutes of it occurs in the cavern. We watch him go past the same clump of trees 4 times, that same lava river at least 3 times. It's not even good padding, it's lazy and repetitive. One especially long segment on the surface did include this.
Harriet, did you see that?
Did I see what?
I just saw that man again, flying by on a rope or something.
Shut up, Harry, or people will think you're some kind of a...
But I did. I saw it, I tell you. I saw it.
Nut.
Maybe the show should be about them. I have a feeling watching Harriet swing around on a web would be a lot more interesting. During the make... Yeah.